Cookie swirl? See?
Chocolatey chippy cookies! I've got a super duper fun craft today because I am totally inspired by you! If you guys watched my fan mail video, you saw that a cookie fan mailed me this amazing Twilight Sparkle. And this amazing Twilight Sparkle, the blind bag actually said, please paint. So on the inside was Twilight Sparkle like that. So these two Twilights are gonna get a totally cookified makeover inspired by you cookie fans. So this beautiful Twilight Sparkle is inspired by my awesome cookie fan who mailed in this cookie pony drawing. So we've got a purple pony with like a magenta color mane and tail, and the cutie mark is a glass of milk and a cookie. So I'm gonna totally turn this brushable Twilight into this cookie pony, and this Twilight Sparkle is gonna be painted as this cookie pony that a cookie fan drew. I even love the little cookie tree. That's so cute. I was gonna paint this Twilight as this cookie pony, but I think this one goes together with her perfectly since her mane and tail are already like that pink purpley color. Woo! And as a fun little bonus, I am going to paint a Shopkins to look like this super cool blue and yellow cupcake queen. So I'm just gonna paint this adorable little cupcake Shopkins. Okay, ready, set, here we go. The first thing I'm going to do before I paint any pony at all is I'm going to make sure their hair stays nice and safe. Take some wax paper or whatever you want to take, and I'm just going to cut it, wrap Twilight's hair in it to keep her hair safe. There we go, and just put a little bit of some tape on it, so now her hair is out of the way. And now her tail, just take it and wrap it in the paper. Now that they have their hair out of the way, now we can get painting. So I don't have any paint that is this cookie pony color, so I'm gonna have to mix up two paints to hopefully get the right color. Give them a good shake. So I'm gonna take my purple and a touch of blue, just a tiny touch, just like that, and mix it together. There we go. Good, I think that's a pretty good looking purpley blue. Give Twilight a coat of paint. Now I'm gonna be very careful going around her tail, just very carefully. I don't wanna get paint in her tail at all. Just make sure you paint on the inside of the legs and behind the legs, in front of the legs. I do not want to miss any spots on Twilight. And I want to be very careful going around her face as well. Very careful. I'm going to cover over her eyelashes, but I'm going to go around her eye. Very carefully, just let that paintbrush edge do the gliding. And I'm gonna take my time going around her hair up here as well, as close as I can get it without actually being in her hair. Alright, so I'm gonna let this little cookie pony dry. Now it's this one's turn. So to kind of get this redishy, kind of brownishy color, well, that's exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna mix a little bit of some red with a touch of brown. Give them a good shake. Mix my brown with a little bit of some red and mix. And we may need a touch of dark brown. So I've got this one right here. Look at what it's called. It's called Chocolate Sprinkle. And a touch of Chocolate Sprinkle. All right, let's see how this color now looks. Here we go, Twilight. She's gonna get a nice chocolatey makeover. Might be a little bit brown, but that's okay.
She looks good to me.
I'm gonna take my time going around her tail. Paint those wings. And around her eye.
Careful.
Okay, great. Now I'm gonna let that cookie pony dry. Well. Now to get started on the Cupcake Queen inspired Shopkins. I'm gonna do a few little details that Cupcake Queen actually has. She actually has a little apple, little scepter, a crown. So before I even get painting, I'm gonna create these items for her by using some air dry modeling clay. This is by Model Air. I'm just gonna take a tiny little pinch, and just with my fingers, I am just going to mold out a little teeny tiny tiara. I'm just gonna kind of roll it in my fingers and just kind of give it the shape I want. There we go. So there is my teeny tiny little tiara. Just pinch that tip with my finger. There we go. That's gonna be a tiny little crown. And the round little apple scepter piece, perfect. So I'm just gonna let everything dry. Once everything is all dry, I'm just gonna use some Elmer's glue. I'm gonna glue this little apple piece right to her hand. And a little bit on the bottom here. All right, now I'm gonna start painting at this little Cupcake Queen inspired Shopkins. So I'm gonna put some white on my brush. And I'm just gonna paint the top of the frosting. Very good. Now while Cupcake Queen is drying, I'm gonna put another coat on my Twilight ponies. Paint around these eyes.
Careful, careful, careful.
Get my brown. Some red. Paint those wings.
Careful, careful, careful.
And then I'm gonna paint a third coat on the ponies.
Careful, careful.
And another coat on top of the cupcake.
Ba-ba-da-ba-da.
Now for the Cupcake Queen, I'm gonna add on some neon yellow for an extra sunny pop of color. So I'm gonna do a really thick layer of frosting right here. Another layer of frosting. Now it's time to paint with some bright blue. A little bit of some paint. All right, now we're going to give this cupcake a whole new look. And of course, I'm going to take my time going around the eyes as much as I can. I'm gonna be such a cute little cupcake. Now I'm gonna paint the pony's eyes. So this pony has a beautiful, beautiful blue eye. I'm gonna put some paint on my brush, and very, very carefully, I'm going to take my time going around her eye. And for the other cookie pony, she's got these beautiful pink eyes. Oh, look at that color. Perfect, perfect. Woo! Then I'm gonna go in with some black paint and just kind of make the black in her eye crisp again. Just kind of freshen up the eye, get any of the brown that kind of went into it or any of the pink that didn't quite fall into line. Just kind of freshen it up. And the same thing with the white paint, just freshen, freshen, freshen. Now this little cookie pony has 3 very beautiful long lashes. So I'm just gonna go in with my black and add a little bit of some liner here at the top and then some lashes. There's 1, 2, and 3. Now this side, the lash is gonna be covered a little bit by Twilight's hair that she has right here. Put one there. There we go. This cookie pony has really beautiful lashes on the top and the bottom of her eye, just like Twilight. So I'm gonna go in and just kind of clean up this eye line. And I'm gonna give her one big lash right here and here. And just like this Twilight, some lashes on the bottom. Woo! All right, time for little Cupcake Queen to get her crown on. So I've got her little crown piece right here, and I'm using a little toothpick to just kind of help me paint the little crown. Flip it on over. And now I'm going to paint on the tiny little pink on the apple. Little bit of some pink on my paintbrush and paint it on. All right, now I'm gonna start painting some cutie marks on these ponies. So I'm gonna use some black acrylic paint to get the outline of a cookie on this cookie pony. So just some black acrylic paint. And on this little cookie pony, I'm just gonna go ahead and paint the cookie right on. So her little tiny cookie that she has on her. And for the milk carton, I'm going to use a little bit of some white and put it right next to the cookie. This milk carton has a really interesting little shape, so I'm just going to kind of recreate that.
Just like my cookie fan made.
Take a toothpick and I'm going to dot on some chocolatey chips right on the cookie. Yum! Now for this cookie pony, I'm gonna give her a very, very chocolate sprinkle mane. Being very careful how close I paint to the color of the body here. And careful around the ears. Just let that paintbrush do the gliding. Here we go. And just like the same color as the mane, I'm gonna do a very, very chocolatey chip right in the middle, this little cookie outline. So now it's gonna be outlined in black. And then back on Cupcake Queen, I'm gonna paint these little teeny tiny cuppy cakey feet. Now for the cookie pony, it's got a really cute little cookie face, like a little sleepy cookie face for its cutie mark. So black on some toothpick, and I'm going to create the little eyes and mouth in tiny little chocolatey chippies. Now I'm gonna glue on Cupcake Queen's little crown. A little bit of some glue right on top. Ooh, she's gonna look so fancy. All right, so now Cupcake Queen is just missing her teeny tiny little bow. So I'm actually going to paint it on with some purple paint. Just a teeny tiny little tiny bow for a little Cupcake Queen.
Little bow.
And the very last little detail, I can add tiny, teeny weeny little bows to Cupcake Queen's shoes. They're so small and so teeny tiny. So small, I have to use a toothpick for a paintbrush. All right, now the last thing to do is to seal everything in with this multi-purpose sealer. That way it will make the paint last forever and ever and ever. Give it a shake. I'm gonna dip some on my brush like this, dip it in some water, and then I'm just going to put it all over on the ponies. Protect that paint. And of course, some sealer on the Shopkins. Introducing the newest cookie ponies. Here comes the first cookie pony. Ah, she still has the thing in her hair. Just go ahead and take that on out. Woo! Woo! All right, how cool does this pony look? Which was inspired by my cookie fan. Okay, I absolutely love this pony. Everything about her was based off of this drawing right here, and I think it turned out so cute.
She just looks so beautiful.
All right, where's the other cookie pony? Where's the other cookie pony? Where it? Oh, okay, this isn't the cookie pony, but this is a little Shopkins bag. Welcome the cookie fan inspired Cupcake Queen. Here we go. How did it turn out? Woo! So cool. So here is my Cupcake Queen that was totally inspired by this amazing coloring page that was mailed in. So cool. I think I captured a lot of her details that represents Cupcake Queen, like the teeny tiny little bows on her shoes and the beautiful crown. Welcome. Now, where is the other cookie pony? So to find the other cookie pony, we better go outside to the cookie trees. And there is the beautiful cookie pony. Oh, isn't she cute? Oh, and check it out. She's got chocolatey chips on her. Okay, totally awesome. Inspired by my amazing cookie fan. I love the two different colors and manes and tails, which is exactly why this pony was like totally perfect to transform this drawing into a real life pony. Now she can totally fly around her own cookie forest. Woo! Welcome. I'm so happy that you are here joining us. Now, who would like to make their way to the Crystal Empire and see the new baby?
Me?
Me too. Ooh, me three. Woo! All right, cookies. Thank you so much for watching this random cookie Cookie Pony Cupcake Queen customization video. I hope you guys totally enjoyed it. Thank you so much for inspiring me and being the most amazing cookie fans in the whole world. I love your guys' drawings so much. I think you guys are just so cookie cool and just so creative. Do not forget to subscribe. Just click that red button below and you will never miss one of my videos. And I will see you, Cookie Pony, on over to my next video. Bye, cookies! It's so wonderful that there's some more Cookie Ponies here. They both were very nice. But you know what I can't seem to remember? The Cookie Pony that was painted purple, what color were her eyes again? Were they blue, pink, or chocolatey chippy brown?
I know.